What's up, Juventini? The Vlahovic dilemma is well underway with the striker getting off to a very unimpressive start and Juve needing answers. Is the cavalry coming in January? Will Giuntoli strike in the Mercato? Then we've got rumors and reports there. But in the meantime, we've got action to face. On Saturday, it's Genoa. What will Malta do? Is Yildiz going to be the answer? We'll look at those reports as well as the injury status reports on Milik and Conceição, and of course, a newcomer about to get locked in by Juventus. We're going to tackle it all together right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's September 23rd. Let's rock with the news. So the Vlahovic dilemma, it is at the forefront, and rightfully so. Our big money man is off to a brutal start. 2 goals, but beyond the 2 goals, it's just a very, very uninspired looking Vlahovic, and leading him to getting pulled at halftime of a big matchup against Napoli this past weekend. So cavalry bolstering the attack. Will Giuntoli do so in January? Maybe. Jonathan David's name continues to get linked with Juventus, and Giuntoli monitoring him. Now, will he strike in January? We heard these rumors 3 weeks ago that in order to beat all the competition that was waiting for Jonathan David on a free, Giuntoli might act with a small purchase fee in January to bring the player in. We are also hearing that Giuntoli is looking at Victor Osimhen, but this one I'm not buying whatsoever. I cannot see De Laurentiis doing this. Higuain 2.0 all over again, not seeing it. And many Juventus fans don't even want Osimhen. What would your thoughts be on that hypothetical? But Jonathan David is realistically an option. But in the meantime, we can't worry about January because we got results to bring and we got to get the job done now. So what will Malta do? Well, he's not going to be going to Milik because Milik is still suffering from pain in his injured knee, and it is starting to sound like he is going to be back mid-October. Conceição, could he offer a boost to this attack? I think he will once he gets in the lineup, but he is looking like he is going to return for the Leipzig match. That's his timetable right now, and those can change as things continue. But Kenan Yildiz, is he the answer? That is what we might see, and it's something many fans have brought up, playing him in the center forward role. And again, it would be a lot different than having a target man in there, but he could bring the fluidity in the game. My immediate gut reaction to Yildiz playing up top there is this. I still think Yildiz has a lot of work to do in terms of growing, especially situationally in games, and I think that came up a lot against Napoli. However, that said, I would be open to giving this a try, but it won't matter if we don't correct what is happening in the midfield, in my personal opinion, and get Cope Miners in the actual 10 role if you're going to use Yildiz there, and they can maybe create and play off of one another and actually create some fluidity. If we are trying to break down a low block, which we anticipate Genoa will do, playing a 3-5-2, dropping back to 5 across the back, you're not going to do it if your midfield is vacant and we stick these guys to the flanks. Keep your presence, push, and get the fullbacks involved. But Yildiz, I would try it. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. Back to Dusan or try this? Let me know, because that's a big one, and we cannot continue to drop points. And we saw what happened in the Derby della Madonnina. This is going to be a wide open league. It's time to start beating the low block. Is Yildiz the answer? Let me know your thoughts. Now, in terms of the other news, the newcomer, Kulu, who has been impressive to say the least starting this season, it looks like Juve could jump the gun on the redemption and give Milan that 14 million and make it a long-term move here, all right? And Kulu has been fantastic, not just at fullback, but also filling in for Gatti against Napoli as center back. He didn't miss a beat, and it's been fantastic. He could be the steal of the season. There are also some other candidates that could make up that steal of the season, like Di Gregorio, also Cabal. But right now, Kulu, I think it's safe to say, in a healthy lead there. And this gives Juve the freedom to just simply push Danilo out, and he could be saying goodbye in January because it looks like he is in fact right at the bottom of the totem pole in defense. That's your news break to today. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC Army, but let me know all your thoughts on everything you just heard here today and what you would do against Genoa. Until next time, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.